Hello, Canyon Lake. I wanted to give you an update on this week's developments related to COVID-19. Yesterday, the county public health officer announced that effective Friday, May 1st, the county's stay-at-home order will expire, and the county will default to the governor's statewide stay-at-home order, which currently has no established expiration date. Additionally, the county has extended its orders requiring face masks to be worn in public and requiring social distancing until June 19th. What this all means is that everyone in Riverside County is still under a stay-at-home order, must practice social distancing and mask wearing, and businesses deemed non-essential will not be allowed to reopen until the governor begins to lift restrictions statewide. The governor's proposed four-stage plan for reopening the state will determine when the county will be able to reopen. The governor has stated that we are still currently in stage 1, which means that we should only be leaving our homes for essential activities. So let's talk for a minute about Canyon Lake. When the state and county orders were originally issued, there were many questions from residents and businesses in the city regarding the application of these orders in our community. To protect the health and safety of the community and to provide guidance and clarity, the city issued an emergency regulation with a detailed list of businesses deemed by the state and county to be essential and precautions such as social distancing to guide our residents and businesses through the crisis. City code enforcement jumped into action, working tirelessly with our businesses and residents to explain and enforce state, county, and city orders, all with the goal of keeping the community safe. Canyon Lakers have embraced social distancing best practices and aggressive hygienic precautions, not just to protect themselves, but to protect others. As a result of the great work and sacrifices Canyon Lakers have made over the past few weeks, the number of confirmed cases in the city have remained relatively low. Despite success at slowing the spread of COVID-19 within the city, we remain subject to difficult regulations imposed on us by the state and the county. Frustratingly, these regulations fail to take into account regional differences. For instance, Southwest Riverside County has experienced significantly fewer cases than certain areas in Los Angeles County. Yesterday, the mayors and city managers of the cities in Southwest Riverside County held a virtual meeting to discuss how we might make a case to the state and the county to ease the restrictions on residents and to allow businesses to begin to reopen, provided that certain precautions are taken to keep employees and customers safe. A letter signed by all of the mayors will go out tomorrow to the chairman of the County Board of Supervisors, advocating for these changes. Here in Canyon Lake, a virtual town hall meeting was held yesterday between the city and brick-and-mortar business owners to come up with guidelines by which businesses could open and operate in a manner that prevents the spread of COVID-19. The city will take these ideas and advocate for our businesses to the county and the state. Let me make something very clear. The city of Canyon Lake wants its businesses open. We need to get our local economy working again. Our hearts go out to the many small business owners who have been suffering during this crisis. We don't want to wake up one day to find that the restaurants, shops, and other local businesses we love have had to close their doors for good. Don't get me wrong, we must take all responsible, reasonable precautions to prevent the spread of COVID-19. But we must also not allow our livelihoods and our quality of life to be destroyed. During next week's City Council meeting, the Council will be discussing additional ways that we can fight for our residents and our businesses. In the meantime, this afternoon I signed an amended emergency order which essentially rescinds all previous city orders. State and county orders must be observed here in Canyon Lake, but the city will not be imposing any restrictions above and beyond what the state and county are requiring. The city will still be working to ensure the health and safety of the community, and city enforcement department personnel will still be enforcing state and county requirements such as social distancing and the prohibition of large gatherings. In addition, the city and the POA have been working together on a plan for reopening Canyon Lake amenities, including the beaches. Some amenities, such as the lake, golf course, tennis courts, pickleball, and most parks, are already open. As a test run, Indian Beach will be open this weekend. Social distancing will be required, and city, POA, and Sheriff's Department staff will be on hand to ensure everyone's safety. We are hopeful that everything will go smoothly and that all beaches can reopen in the near future. The past 45 days have been difficult for all of us. I want to thank the many residents who have worked to keep each other safe during this time. I, along with the City Council and everyone at City Hall, are eager for this crisis to end. We all look forward to being able to return to our normal lives. Let's remember that each of us are experiencing this crisis differently, and we're all doing our best to get through it. Let's be kind to one another, continue to look out for each other, and come out the other end stronger than ever. Thank you for taking the time to watch.